if I don't let a sneeze go out. I did those things. Those things are done. I can throw this away. Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Welcome, welcome.
That's Mike. I'm Audrey.
Hey, thanks.
See, I did it this time.
Oh,
it was me.
You're the best. Is that my birthday present?
Yep.
I love it.
Oh, no.
That cat needs to chill out
She
today.
needs to get out. These animals need to deal with their issues and go away.
Yeah, or they're going to get yeeted. I don't have it today.
Yep.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Ruth and Greg and David and Carol and Beachy
Look at
and
everyone
Gotu.
remembering your birthday.
I put it in the title.
Oh.
And John and Paul and Trinity and Jan and Alicia and Claire and Tina and the Gnome and Christine and Andrew. Hey, everybody.
Well, that was a good time, wasn't it?
I'm so tired now. It has been a long week, y'all. Like, a very long week. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
That's not right either. I'm having trouble with things. All my everything is updated. Nothing works. My little button machine doesn't work anymore. I can't poke buttons and make things happen.
That's sad.
I'm sure it'll work itself out. This doesn't seem like it's in the right place. I feel like, I don't know, man. I'm tired. Tell us about the week. You don't know about my week. It was just a lot of like stuff, like teaching and meetings and running around and being disappointed in my school's administration, and I just did like 2 hours of yard work. Tired.
Yeah, you did a lot. You burned so many calories.
Well, it had to be done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We're going to get all the rain.
Yeah.
Floods tomorrow, apparently.
I know. I got home and I was just complaining about stuff to Audrey, and then the Amazon tower thing was like, blunk. And it said, we have a flood advisory tomorrow and the next day or something.
Yeah, that's so far ahead. I'm like, wow.
What?
What's going to happen?
Yeah, I hadn't mowed my lawn in a couple of weeks. I'm like, if it gets one more week of flooding and I'll have to, I don't know, call in somebody with a brush hog or something to get it done.
I mean, maybe if we would have left it, maybe it would have just been washed away.
Just wash away the lawn?
Yeah.
Well, if it washes away all our grass, then I will say, you know what, Audrey? I should have done that.
We could just start over with sedum instead.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
What's the world coming to? You can't push a button to make things happen. I know, right? Now I have to find a thing and click a thing.
Yeah.
It's so much harder than pushing a button. So, Audrey, Ruth wants your shirt.
Well, this is a brand that should not be talked about necessarily.
Oh, because they're MLM?
Yeah.
Kind of predatory MLM,
Yeah.
it turns out.
I got this a long time ago. I fit into it now, so.
I haven't washed any of those in a long time because they're like hang to dry. And I'm like, nope, too hard. I'll do that next year.
Exactly. So that's why I don't really wear it often, because
well, look, I'll wash them one of these days.
Laundry for me. And
MLM is multi-level marketing. It's like
this is LuLaRoe. So LuLaRoe, that's who it is, and don't buy from them.
Yeah, they're not
Basically.
great. They're not great.
But if you find one from another place that looks like this, you should get it.
It's a nice pattern.
It's a fun sort of retro 70s sort of look to it.
Yeah, 60s, 70s, something
60s
like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do I know about time or anything else?
No, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's just the people at the top make a lot of money, and the people at the bottom
go into debt.
Money. Yeah. So, I mean, it sort of goes like this, but it's not.
It's more of like a ziggurat,
Yeah,
It's yeah. It's got a good groove. I dig it. I'm into that kind of pattern. You brought in red vines. Oh, that was smart.
These are still very bright.
Ooh, yeah, they are. Have a shirt kind of like that one. Do you like blues and Audrey's? Yeah, it's fun. I just took whatever was on top of the clothes I just washed pile that I haven't folded because that was hard.
That's this week.
I'll get it done eventually. Monday wasn't really a Monday, and so I didn't. It's the inverted funnel system.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, Monday wasn't really a Monday, and so I didn't do laundry, and that means that it didn't get done for a week
it was
because
a strange week.
that's the only time that laundry happens. So yeah, that's been it. Didn't get a 30. I don't know. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't either.
People have gotten shirts that are like this.
That's good.
And or shirts from the brand a few years ago.
That's fair.
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
We didn't find out it was like bad and predatory until we saw the like documentary or whatever on one of those channels. I'm gonna open this box.
Do people want you to open the box?
If people don't want me to open the box, I'll just chuck it over there. Yeah, I guess.
No, they're gonna want you to open the box.
I don't know. They might.
We don't have anything else specific besides my birthday. Yay!
I know, right? Open the box. Claire wants me to open the box.
There you go.
I don't even need a knife. Just open it with my hands. What's in the box? You know, I've never seen that movie.
What's movie is it?
I want to say that's 7.
Yep, 7.
Yeah.
Watch your ears. I'm gonna open my drink up. I'm sorry. I should have done before.
That did go. It popped really
I
good.
know it. That I warned though.
You know what? The software that runs that thing also updated, and everything's wonky.
Well,
So if it sounds weird, I hope it gets better. All right. This is from Anderson Pens. They have another thing coming out to me today, which I'm excited about. This is my Hobonichi. Here's my packing slip here. Give my best to Audrey and Scraggles.
that's me.
Yeah.
Scraggles, that's you.
Says,
Cats apparently forget you.
Says, hey Mike, thanks. Enjoy the hobo, Brian. Yeah, I sent Brian a text a few days after I ordered the Hobonichi, and he didn't get back to me for a few days later after that. And he's like, yeah, sorry, I've had my head buried in Hobonichis for the last
I'm sure.
while.
It sounds like everybody has been slammed with hobo time.
I mean, it did get a little mushed, but that's the mail for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mail for you. I mean, the box itself got real mushed as well. So, anywho, they did what they could. I decided to go back to the Hobonichi this year.
Yeah.
Your hobo order is coming next Thursday. Very excited. Oh, that's good. That's good. I might get another planner too. Audrey found me another one on the JetPens that I think is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a JetPens cart up here.
It was the Jabun Techo, but it's a specific one.
Yeah, we'll go look at it here in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
Let me get in here. Everything's in English on these now, by the way.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy. Yeah, well, that's why I got the big one and not the AVEC that I prefer. Yeah. No plotter. No, I don't really get the plotter, if I'm 100% honest. I mean, to be fair, I've never used one. But the barrier to entry is high. And so I have not done that. But no plotter. No plotter.
That's it.
Yep. Should have a piece of Sands in there. Yeah, are they going to put that in this one, or is that the next one? Like next year or something. This is the last year for the cousin with the like old Tomoe River paper.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah.
I heard Brad and Mike talking about this on their podcast, which you may have heard of. It's about pens.
Is it a place where like people that are addicts for pens go?
Yeah. I've got water in my ears.
You're moving all of it.
Well, I'm shaking the whole house.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear anything. Yeah, so this is going to be the last year of this paper, and so either next year or this year, I forget which, they're including a piece of the new paper so you can compare them. Oh, this is it.
There you go.
This isn't. Look how little this is. It's so little. It's like a little bitty Hobonichis.
It is. It's a tiny little calendar.
Test the Tomoe River coming in the 2024 edition. Paper is changing for the original. This actually, my book did get mushed pretty good, which I'm not thrilled about. But, man, I'm actually like very sad about this. Oh.
What?
Well, I got one of the things I like about getting a Hobonichi, and one of the things I like about it over the Mark, is that I can't put stickers on this because there's already so much. Like, it's a cool cover, but there's already so much stuff. And so I was like, oh, I'll get a Hobonichi, and then I'll just like plaster that sucker with stickers. And now it's all like creased and it's bent. And it's gonna be bent for the next year. Like the whole next year is just gonna be bent and crumpled. That's.
Send him an email, an angry email, and say.
No, it's not Andrew. I'm gonna send it. Oh, USPS, man. But I like our postal worker. But
Carol says to press it.
100% jammed this into the
mailbox.
That's it. Press it with a stack of books. I mean, I don't know. You think that'll do anything? We'll see. We'll see. Whole
Yeah,
year's ruined.
it's
I
just
know
ruined.
it is. I just need to throw it in the trash
Yeah.
and then throw the year in the trash. So this is a new paper. Here's a chance to compare a new paper with the 2023 edition Hobonichi Techo. So I mean, it looks fine. Looks like paper.
JetPens is here.
Yeah, Beachy Pen said their birthday was also. It was like this week sometime.
Everybody's birthday is this week.
It's true. That's true. Wabi Sabi. Yeah, you know, I'd Wabi Sabi it real good if it was if it was the back cover that would go into whatever cover I put it in, whatever case I put it in. But this is I'm gonna open up my whatever this is in every day this year and be like, son of a bitch. I mean, gosh darn it. Because I'm gonna look at it, it's gonna be bent every day, and I'm gonna be sad.
Do they only have the cover for the cover on the cover thing for the Techo, or
that's Jaboon that does that.
No,
Wait,
but
what do you mean?
there's like the clear cover.
No, I specifically wanted to have this cover without the clear thing.
Well, now that you're unhappy,
I know
you might as well get that and then put stickers all over that.
I haven't seen one of those for the Hobonichi, so I don't know the answer. Why is my camera not? It's been a hard day, y'all. It's been a hard day. It's been a hard week. I'm just now I feel like there's not enough light. Need more light. Can I have more? No, that's it. Okay.
John Albert says, "Nice pen."
Yeah, this is a cool pen. It looks like it's full, but it's actually it's empty. That's why I had a hard time starting. Yeah. Audrey emptied this mostly, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna use up the rest of that ink.
Yep. I have another one it's empty.
This is pretty toast. Or else it's the paper that's too smooth, and that's why it's skippy.
Ooh.
I guess we'll see. TR formulation has been tweaked for better friction usage. Really?
It's Annie Ritter's birthday as well. Happy birthday.
When?
Today?
I see an aw thanks. Where's the thing that goes before that?
I don't know. Everyone said happy birthday.
Oh, it's Annie's birthday today. Yeah. Hey.
Tina's the 11th.
Tina's is the 11th?
Happy birthday, everyone, every day, because everyone's birthday is this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually lived in the same neighborhood as a dude who had a birthday. So mine's the 10th, and his was the 11th. And our moms were in the same hospital room, and he was just born slightly after midnight, and I was born sometime before it.
There you go.
I don't know when. But, yeah. But he lived like 2 streets away from me, which was weird. Really? There. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting some sheen there. Get a whole lot of sheen from this.
Saw the shimmer there, too.
That's the Pomona Brown. Right there. And this is sheen from the, this is the Treasures of Atlantis. That's looking good.
Is that shimmer or sheen?
Yes.
Second one. Oh, okay.
Treasures of Atlantis is a bunch of sheen and a bunch of shimmer. That's a kiwi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's also pretty wet, and I think maybe this music nib is overkill for it. I mean, it works fine, but it's like, it really flows, and I think if I put it something a little more restrained, it would behave a little bit better, but it seems fine. Yeah, nothing bleeding through. That seems okay. Let's try a friction pen. I've got one of those around here somewhere. There we go. It's even kind of a new gen friction pen, not the bad old ones. Now, what did they do to make it better? Like, was it bad? Because I never used these, so I don't know if it was bad before. Yeah. Best friend and I have the same birthday. That's awesome, Claire. Oh. You know, my best friend and I almost have the same birthday. His is the 14th, so his is
you
next
have
week.
Lots of friends whose birthdays are this week, too.
Yeah, my other good friend Adam had his birthday yesterday. So, yeah.
My friend from high school is the 14th.
Yeah? It's a good day. That's Chris's, too. Frictions are huge in Japan. Really? Huh. My treasure is much sheenier than yours? Interesting. Well, this is also putting down a lot of ink, and it's this, like,
and if it was sitting for a long time, sometimes.
Yeah, I take that back. Actually, I don't know. I have a piece of paper in that red backpack right there. There's a... Okay.
I don't even... There's too many things.
I just go like this. Yeah, it's... so this is like wheat straw paper. This is nothing, like, super crazy, but it's pretty good.
Very smeary.
Well, that's on me. My hand is kind of damp. Like, I mean, it doesn't smear like normally. It's not smearing now, but like my hand was damp.
I just smeared it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where?
Looks like it.
It does smear a little bit. It's true.
I mean, again, you're sitting there doing that, so,
Yeah.
but a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got a good amount of. There we go. There's the sheen.
Yeah.
Plenty of shimmer in there. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit. There's a little bit of blue on my finger, but I did have to kind of go after it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, this is of course a music nib, so
yes, that's
there's
a lot of going against it.
a lot of factors. It would have to deal with a lot. Trinity's is the 17th. Nice. Have I reviewed Monarcha Nopal? I have not. I think I have a sample of that, but I haven't tried it yet. Smears a lot. Drying smearing is a deal breaker for you personally. It's a big paper and ink test for you. Can't use gel pens. Yeah, okay. I get it. Here in Japan, friction pen is a choice for Hobonichi. Yeah, I mean, this one is a lot better. Like, friction pens have come a long way. When they first started out, they were not fun. I mean, it was like a gel pen, but like the most weak sauce gel pen. Because the ink was pale and just didn't... Because you get a gel pen because it's got that pop, you know?
It's like the point is you're supposed to be able to erase them, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But also,
I
like,
don't own one
if I'm
either.
going to get to a point where I got to erase it, I also have to be able to, like, willing to use it. So, those just went in a drawer and I never used them again. Yeah, this is working gangbusters. All right. Yeah. That seems fine. There is a little bit left, but, I mean...
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
No.
If you're not looking for it, you wouldn't notice.
No.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. That seems fine. Just a little bit of... let's like scribble on it with some stuff, because why not? What else am I doing? Some cross black. Cross black, by the way. Really good black.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's see what it does with this. This is Seki. Looks nice. Dig it. Audrey, what do you think of the new release of the FC Blue 46 Blue and Blue Chunkish pen? Do you know what that is?
That's from today. I didn't go to work.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's wonderful. No, is it on social media? I'll have to see what it is because I don't actually know. Oh, it actually told me that you were online. My phone never tells me you're online.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also, the Cenote and Cardona, I'm pretty sure I installed the Monarchas. You know, I think the only Monarcha I've actually used is that Arena Blanca. And that's like such a weird one that I don't have. I mean, it seemed like it worked fine, just the color was real weak. And some of the other colors look really good, so.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, these look good. Yeah, I think this paper will be fine. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you can see it through the back, but I mean, it's to my river. Like, what do you want, you know?
It's called Bluestone.
I'm going to put it on the old screen there. Oh, that looks cool.
So it sort of reminds me of the opposite of Tibaldi. So a lot more blue. Less gray.
Less gray, yeah.
That's what sort of reminds me of. But
that's cool. That's cool.
And it's a 46, which is my favorite model. So, yeah.
No idea how they made the paper better for friction. Maybe the ink didn't erase it entirely or the feathering and bleeding. Well, gel pens will sometimes bleed through Tomoe River. Like, that's one of the things about the Hobonichi that I was like, like, you can't use a gel pen on it. You can use everything else. Like, everything else is fine, but gel, for some reason, just goes right. Yeah, it's weird. Like, why that happened, though? I don't know. But seems okay. Seems okay. And it worked just fine on there. Erased fine, wrote fine. Yeah. Didn't bleed through. Nope. Let's try some others. This one's going to be...
Oh, no.
I know. This is a Uniball Signo 307, which is, if a gel pen's going to be bleedy, it's going to be this one. Also, this is a sheeny gel pen. Like, I really like this ink, but it's not for every paper because it's pretty intense. I think they toned down the 307 ink for the 207 Plus. Somebody commented on my 207 Plus video that they use the same refills as this one, but all the numbers are different on the refill, so I don't think that's true. I asked them if they had a good source for that info because it's almost impossible to find, and they didn't come back. So there's that ink. You actually see it; it's hitting a sheen already.
Yeah, you can see some.
It's kind of like Sailor Aurora a bit because it's like, I mean, it's not as pinkish as that one goes, but definitely hits a gold sheen, and you don't get that with
The other
stuff.
ones I
Let me see.
like are the jelly rolls. So they're shimmery ones.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty. You don't have to use those. I like them.
My Groot
Yeah.
of jelly rolls.
Yeah.
Shimmery.
Apparently you have jelly rolls, huh?
Yo, I love a jelly roll. Especially those like weird, like earthy colors.
Yeah.
The moon ones. They're not shimmery. I actually
This
don't know
one?
if I have a shimmery.
I have
is
a
that
shimmery one at work. I don't know.
No, that's moonlight. Those aren't shimmery. I don't actually think I have a shimmery one.
Maybe I took yours.
That might be true.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what these do. Screw jelly rolls are your jam.
People
I love
don't
them.
really talk about jelly rolls that much.
I feel like it's because everybody knows about them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I've never bothered to do a video about them because, like, everybody knows about the jelly roll.
I was using the shimmer jelly rolls for my the signature cards, the warranty cards, and man, would people send all kinds of emails asking what they were, and
Really?
they'd be very disappointed when I told them that it was not fountain pen.
Like, that is a
So
Sakura jelly roll.
I stopped using it because I disappointed lots of people for it.
Aw. Yeah, these are good. Seems fine. Yeah, these are also pretty wet. Like, they will sometimes bleed through a paper.
Yeah, they can take a while to
They can take a while to dry. Yeah. They won't smear after they're dry, I don't think, but they do take a while to dry, so you can get a little smearing. Oh no. Groot. There we go. A little smearing at some times. Yeah, seems good. Looks nice. Did you bleed through? No. No. I thought maybe that blue one had, but I'm just seeing it through. It's not bleeding.
A lot, yeah.
No, seems good. I think this is fine. Oh, here we go. Ideal Techo paper will be enhanced with paper that's lighter at the same thickness and even more resistant to ink bleed with adjustments to make the writing surface even more crisp. Before this Techo paper makes its appearance in 2024 edition, you can try it for yourself. I think it's good. Yeah, that seems fine.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all I have to. That's my assessment. Is this seems totally fine. You want to try a Sharpie on it?
Sure.
Just to be ridiculous.
Sure. That's a pretty color.
If it resists a Sharpie, oh wait, we gotta do a highlighter too. Yeah, this looks crisp and nice. I dig it. There's a highlighter.
Do people highlight?
I do. Heck yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I highlight so much. Highlighter bled through maybe just a little bit. Sharpie, a little bit, not bad.
No,
I've seen way worse.
Sure. Oh yeah.
But I don't know that I do want to use this on other pages. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the highlighter came through a little bit. That is a wet highlighter though. That's why I picked it. But yeah, the place I highlight is actually the daily or the hourly pages.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't want you to come through, sweetie. So you can see, like, if you look at this, it's kind of a daunting, just like a whole bunch of grid. Mm-hmm. This seems darker than it used to be. I remember it being. I thought I remember this being a little bit lighter. Like
I don't remember
print.
these pages. I remember these pages more. So I can't. Yeah. Is it just that color, or is it in different spots too?
I don't know. I think the printing might just be darker, or maybe I could be wrong. It's been a year since I've used a Hobo, but. Knock over my water bottle, you big dummy. I love you, but why are you doing this? Oh.
See, when you have that color, it's not as dark.
Yeah, that's not as bad. Yeah.
But I think it just depends on what color it is for that.
Well, those are all daily pages. See if the monthly pages are different.
I think they're all the same.
Or rather, these are daily pages. This is weekly pages. Goodness. Yeah. So the way I use a highlighter is like if I have a class from like noon to 1:30 or something, I'll highlight off that block.
Oh yeah, the Orlando show is this weekend.
Yeah, some people are
probably
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Ink Guy's at the show.
Yeah.
Very nice. How is the Orlando show? Are there like people there? Are there vendors? Is it big? Is it little? Like what? How's it going?
Tell me things.
Tell me things. I mean, we'll hear about it from Brad too next week, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. He was there.
Dowdy's going. Yeah, he went down there. So yeah. All right. Well, I'll try to smash this with a bunch of philosophy books or something, and maybe I can get some of the wrinkly crease out. But that is sad to me. Who haven't said yeah, but everyone's hoping their stock of TR paper is machine 7 and not 9. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. This new stuff is nice. I don't care what it is. It seems fine. I have no problems with this paper. Seems fine. Bam. That's it. Pretty big, very nice, especially for me the first one. That's nice. Can't you get the planner replaced? I wouldn't. No. I mean, like, the Andersons would have to replace it, I guess, with, like, something from there. I don't want to do that. So, no. And it's not their fault, you know? It's a USPS thing, and I'm not going to worry about it.
Well, you could tell them that's happening.
They got smashed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too late for them to do anything about it. They probably sent them all out.
Well, and for the future, I'm sure that people will continue to buy some.
Yeah, that's true.
Through the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, look, they did all they could. They put it in, it was in a box, and it smashed the whole thing. So, like, what are you going to do? I mean, put it in a wooden box, put it in a wooden crate.
Can I see that? Yes. So, they can potentially do something. If this isn't the legal size, there's a size that is bigger, that would give you more room so they wouldn't be able to stick it in as much because
in the mailbox?
It's just like 20 cents more or something, but it's bigger, but the flat rate is the legal size, so
I think it got crushed this way.
Yeah, it's bigger on all sides. So I'm saying if they do that, it might not.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know that they did that putting in the
Did I just...
I don't know. I don't know that they did this putting it in the mailbox. I think this might have been because this got, like, this is good and creased and crushed. So, I don't know. Things happen in shipping. Whatever. It's how it goes. Yeah. Wouldn't create idea. Very piratical. Yeah, that's right. They could bury it. They could send me a map with an X. Yeah. And go dig it up.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I have months.
Yeah, it's true. You do.
So, put up books on it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I've got books.
Yeah, you do.
I got books. The critiques are in soft cover. I've got heavier things than that. But then when we have tofu next, I'll have to use some of those books because that's also what I used to crush tofu. Yeah.
I've always considered getting the press, but I have not. It's saved in my Amazon cart, not to have been purchased.
I think we ought to get. It's like what, $10 or something. We should get a press. Remember. International Talk Like a Pirate Day is only 10 days away. That's a. Yeah, I've never done that. I don't know. It seems hard.
You should look up that JetPens other one that you're considering.
Oh, yeah.
While we're still doing that.
Yeah, there we go. Boop. What's in my cart?
I have that.
You have one of these?
That exact same color.
I didn't know you had gotten a Smand. I'd forgotten.
I have all 8. Well, actually, I don't have 18 left. All my Coletto refills in there right now.
That's right. Well, so the problem is that's the only...
I can bring it home.
No, you don't have to do that. I'm just thinking that since I gotta click on this thing again. Since I am going to work now, and I tend to take some pens with me, and I don't have a place on my desk, I don't have a phone stand on my desk at work. And so, like, that's exactly what this Smand is for. Like, the side folds down, and you can put your phone on it. Which is attractive to me. And I've had one in my cart forever.
So I really think that...
I don't like any of the rest of these.
I have lots of other cases that will do what I'm using it for. It's in a drawer holding those.
Okay.
It's not, I'm not using it as at the stand. It's inside my desk just holding refills.
All right.
So I'll just use one of my many other ones that I have, and you can use that one. So you can save $17.
All right. Well,
they're still nice.
Remove. Now I'm down to $107.
Thank goodness.
Amazon has a tofu press. Yeah, that's where ours is. I mean, there's a bunch of tofu presses out there. It's a good idea.
You like tofu?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it quicker, I guess. I use I use cookie sheets and books, and I tilt it. It's a whole process.
Towels.
Paper towels. No, I don't use paper towels anymore. Oh wait, do I? Maybe I have a paper towel on the bottom. Yeah. Just to collect it. Now I use those silicone baking sheets. I just put those on top and bottom. What else do I have in here? I've got
chalk.
I got some chalk. Yeah. So chalk, by the way, can be fancy. There's this really nice Japanese chalk that I've been using for a while, and the white chalk is really good, and all the colored chalks are way too light. Because I think it was green boards or something I had to use them on in that building, and they were just way too light, so I gave them to a friend. But one of the things about the chalk is that it is really easy to erase. It's like almost dustless, and the outside is coated so you don't get chalk all over your fingers when you're using it. And it's like very smooth, so it makes chalk usable. I picked up a piece of chalk off the chalkboard tray, just a rando chalk, yesterday, I wanted to jot something on the board. I wrote something. I was like, "Oh God!" And I just like put it back. I'm like, "You ever get a bad chalk?" And some of my students were like, "Yeah." It feels like you're trying to write on the board with sandpaper. It was horrible.
Oh,
Bougie chalk, yeah. So
yeah.
that was the Japanese chalk that people were hoarding. Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, Horigomo, I think is what it was. Anyway, they're out of it at JetPens. And also the Horigamo chalk holder was really expensive.
Oh.
Like, I mean, really expensive for what it was. I think it was like $25.
Oh my gosh.
It was
yeah.
weird. They didn't even have it on JetPens. I found that on Amazon. It was just way too outlandish for that. Amazon has it. So the thing is, I found this chalk, which also has apparently really good reviews. It's another Japanese type of chalk. It's dustless. They have the little holder thing. What are you doing?
Cold.
Well, tilt it towards me then.
Okay.
I'm not. And this is called Rikagaku dustless chalk. And there's like this nice story about them, about how they employ. Let's see, the company chose to manufacture chalk made with calcium carbonate because there was an indication that teachers who use chalk had a higher probability of tuberculosis than others. The resulting dustless chalk was the only one approved by the Educational Ministry of Japan, etc. So it's like not going to give you cancer maybe, or tuberculosis or something. But they also employ people overlooked by society in their factory. 48 employees, 22 mentally disabled, 9 mildly disabled, a bunch of disadvantaged folk. And so like that's a great little story.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'll try this chalk, and it's $3.
Oh, yeah.
And the chalk with a holder is $7.50. So I'm gonna throw my money that way.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm gonna do it. If we kick Mike out of the room for 10 minutes, will you show us that you got him for his birthday?
I will. You know what? He doesn't have to leave. We didn't get each other anything for our birthdays this year.
Yeah.
I made Rice Krispie squares instead of a
Yeah.
cake. It's hubris, but I think I make a really good Rice Krispie square.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very good recipe that's my go-to that I'm very happy with. So, would you like me to bring your cake in?
No. So she actually sent me a text while I was at this meeting today, and it's like, "What kind of cake do you want?" and icing and stuff. And I'm not really a big cake person. Just like cutting pieces of cake, and it's just a.
Well, you know you're gonna get cake when my parents come.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
No matter what, when my parents, doesn't matter if you hate cake and you don't even eat it. We're gonna have cake.
Well, your mom makes me an angel food cake,
Yeah.
and
then she'll make another one. She'll make 2 cakes. Like that's just how she is. She'll make one for you. That's the angel food.
Yeah, I'll eat that
and
entire cake. I don't
yeah,
even care.
That's what happens.
That I'll just tear pieces out of with my hands.
Yeah.
But like we don't make those. You gotta have equipment. It's a whole thing. And so I was like, I like cupcakes a little better because it's got a discrete like size of a thing, and I don't have to think about like how big a piece I'm cutting.
You don't have to have a knife. You don't have to have a plate and try
grab
and decide.
grab
And
a
if
thing
it
and eat
falls
it.
apart, like I
It's the whole process. And so I'm like, well, I'd rather have cupcakes than a cake. And so she sent me that text. She's like, or would you rather have Rice Krispie treats? I'm like, yes. Do that. Because I will house a tray of Rice Krispie treats all by myself. You should have gotten more to make a double. I don't know. But
I mean, it's very easy. We have the 4 things that you need.
Right.
So one of the things that, I mean, I'm sure it's a combination of the amount of marshmallows, the type of marshmallows, and the amount of cereal and butter. Like the combo matters.
Yeah.
But also the other thing is she recommends having the little marshmallows and not like the bigger one, the regular size ones. And you keep a cup of the tiny little ones. So you put all the normal one, like amount in minus 1 cup. And then after it's cooled down a little bit, you add extra of the little ones. So it adds a little extra marshmallowiness, different texture because it hasn't been melted, which is, I like. Hopefully you do too, because that's what I've been making for
it's real good.
A while.
It's real good, and I like it. So that's the story of why I don't have a cake. Or, well, presents I just like... I don't know.
We decided that the trip to Vegas for the concert in April was just, that was our fun. And
this lovely little box from Toyota Craft that you got me.
You didn't know that was coming, so I flew all the way to San Francisco just for you to get that. Yep.
To hand deliver it, yeah. So this is, I just knocked every pen off its little stand. Marshmallow floofiness. Yeah, the floofiness is important for sure. Someone should invert invented cupcake tins. I don't. You just have like a hollow cupcake. I don't know what that would do. So I got that. Here's the Jabun Techo. This is the thing. I've got some other stuff on there. Like this is this Marmon PUO plastic binder thing.
Whoa.
That's what I use for my coffee log, and I'm totally out of pages. I've got this cat pen, which is it's got a cat on it. It looks like Mr. Nose's colors.
You've had it in there forever.
Because it goes out of stock forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it goes in and out of stock everywhere I look.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, this is the other thing. Jabun Techo Light B6 Mini B6 Slim, which is it's a wild size.
I mean, the main thing is looking in somebody's hand like that. There's that picture right there.
Seems fine.
It seems, yeah. I mean, okay, somebody's hand.
I don't know what their hand size is.
Yeah, but
look, it's going to be smaller in my beef mitts, but
that is true.
It seems like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got like the stuff you want.
You like the different colors, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I like the smaller size because like sometimes I don't want to take the whole planner with me because I don't want to take it with, but like a small one I can just put stuff in is very useful. So I don't know, it seems cool, and it's only $30. It ain't bad.
They have all of the translations as well.
Oh yeah, they send you a card with the translations for all the Japanese pages.
And it's Kikuya thin paper.
Yeah, and I like the paper. Yeah. So here they show not doing highlighters, but using these little like post-it strips. I've never done that. I'd rather just highlight over it and then write that on there. I don't know, but if you change things, like if you have changes to make, these seem like a good thing.
Yeah,
that's true. I've just never done that. Anyway, so that's in my card. I probably ought to check that out
those
eventually.
Those little stencils look cute too.
Right? Look.
I know. They're so fun.
I want to draw forks on things, man.
I know.
And whatever this blob is, and this thing, I don't know what that is. Oh,
is that a? Oh, that's a 6.
So that says book. That goes here.
There's a flight.
Oh, party. How is this a party?
Shinkansen. I don't know what that is. Is that a beer?
This looks like a train, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Is that a beer?
This? No.
Oh, it looks like the foam on the top.
Oh, maybe. Maybe when you trace it out, it looks kind of like a beer.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, what's that? What this is?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going with that.
What do I log beyond coffee and inks? I mean, not much. I don't really keep track of that much stuff, but this is my coffee log right here.
Trinity says beer.
No, I don't actually. I never do that, but lots of people do. But I mean, these are all like basically one-offs.
Oh no, or what that looks like. But yeah, but also people do have different
beers,
craft beers and whatnot.
Bullet train for the Shinkansen. Yeah, that seems right. Bullet train beer. I think I have a B6 somewhere. Use blank B5 loosely for your typewriter. Yeah, that's cool. Started my Marks planner since it has a September start. My Org's FY has a. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. The Marks one was September. That was good. It's a perfectly good planner. There's something I like better about the organization of the Hobonichi, I think, is what the deal is. And it's not like a big deal, but in these, you have it all organized by month. And so I've got these 2 little bookmarks. Yeah.
But you put in there.
No, this comes with.
These come with. Some don't. I was just wondering.
Yeah, this came with. The Hobonichi doesn't come with it. This I duct tape ribbons
that's
to.
One. Yeah.
So it has the monthly layout. Well, let's see, I can do November. Yeah. So it's got the monthly layout, and then the next page over, it starts with weeks. And there's no daily. So I kind of missed the daily.
Just so you didn't put our anniversary on there.
That's true. I didn't. When is our anniversary? 3rd? That seems right to me. Now I have to remember how to spell anniversary.
Oh my gosh. I think it's our 15th wedding anniversary this year.
Really? Huh. Well, it's that day. So this is...
Some women would be very upset by that, just so you know.
I'm glad you don't really care that much. But the thing is, like, these are always so close together that I never know which one's which. And so they're not actually helpful to have as bookmarks. Really, this needs to be one bookmark because these have tabs for the month. So, like, one of the cool things about this is that I'll have 3 bookmarks, but they'll be spaced out real well. And so I'll know which one's which. And also, it puts all my months together. So if I'm looking at this one, I'm I'm like, oh, it's June, and then it flips to July. I'm like, oh, I gotta like go to a whole different tab and like find the July one instead of just flipping the page.
Yeah.
And so it's like extremely minor nonsense that gets planner people excited.
Huh.
So if y'all are all nerds of that type as well, and I know you are, that's the thing you'll care about. So that's the thing I noticed with the marks. But the paper's good, the layout's good, everything about the marks is cool. Just like I think I'm gonna, and maybe I'll get into the Hobonichi and be like, you know what, I actually don't care about that.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be a thing, but right now I feel like I care about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
The party's totally a beer mug. Sick. Used a Jabun Techo a few years ago. Really liked it. It had a September start. I'd be all over it again. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because you used to use one too.
I used that for at least. So I did the Hobonichi, and then I forget what order.
Did you use the Techo first?
I don't remember.
I think, and then you decided it was too small, so then you decided to branch out into different ones.
Yeah, it seems right. Well, I think I had a cousin that year too. I think I used the Jabun Techo and the Hobonichi maybe at the same time. There was a year there where I was actually using 3 planners at once. Just for just to be like, here's how it's going using 3 planners. Wow. I had those 2 that I was trying out side by side, and then somebody sent me, some company sent me one.
Oh, well, that doesn't really count.
And that was like it was like way too big to carry around. Like that was when I left at my desk. But anyway, I've used the Hobonichi 2 or 3 times. I've used the Jabun Techo 2 or 3 times.
You really said the first one very southern.
What'd I say?
Times. I know just the way you said it, but I was like, wow, that was really funny.
I'm so tired that I totally
times
2 or 3 times. That makes look, man.
Say oil, Mike.
Oh,
there you go.
Now we say oil down in Texas. I think. I don't remember. I should care. I mean, look,
Mike.
Look, fine. Now, as of now, I care deeply.
No, you don't.
I don't.
See, that's why I don't bother to get upset.
Yeah. Oil. Yeah, it's oil. Oh, up here in this part of the South, compared to where I grew up in the Southwest, is oil. Oil and tobacco. Texas, we have oil and tobacco. we can speak words.
Our sister-in-law has a strong accent.
Strong Tennessee accent, yeah. Mm-hmm. She definitely says "ol."
We don't make fun of her. Well, we sort of make fun of her, but we think it's cute. It's funny, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the first time we visited Tennessee, Audrey was like, "You're from the South. You translate," because we could not understand the girl.
But she was very even having lived in the South for how long?
Yeah.
If I listened to her, I don't think I would understand everything.
Yeah, there's a very particular regional accent in Tennessee that's around the Maryville area.
And it's very fast. They'll say certain things really quickly, and it's not everything. It's just particular words, and you're like, well, I don't know what you're accenting here. I'm confused.
I was it's very particular, and I think it's very local to this one area outside of Knoxville. It's real. It's got the Knoxville Tennessee kind of twang, but then it's also real fast as opposed to most of the South, and it's also way back in here, and you don't open your mouth.
Yep. So
you say Merle, and you're you're swallowing your words at the same. It's really strange, but
so VILLE is vol.
And if anything's in front of that, you say it real fast and you smear it in. It says Merle or Knoxville.
Have we talked about the swivel thing before?
Oh, it's Merle. Yeah, maybe. So it's right in those
show
bowls.
The word and be like, okay, think in your head.
But, it's one of those. Our friend.
They didn't see it, so they wouldn't.
That's true. Our friend Sarah shared a thing that's from. She lives in Mass now, and up there, things will end in HAM. And you say them entirely differently depending on which word it is. You say it 2 very different ways for the same set of letters. And there's 15 towns with ham. So it can be Wortham, or it can be Framingham. And there's no real convention as to why it's Wortham and Framingham. Yeah. But I got to run. Take care, Claire. Thanks for stopping in. Your dad never forgot never forgot the day of your folks' anniversary. He couldn't remember the year. Oh yeah, I have literally no idea what year we got married in. It could be 15. That seems.
It's 2007.
2007, huh? Well, I guess I've been at this job for like 14 years, huh? We were married for a year before I came out here, right? Or maybe not quite. Maybe 6 months.
No, our first year of marriage, you were gone.
We got married in November, though, and I didn't come out here until the next fall, so it must be like 6 months out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is probably about my 15th year. 31 and a half inches of standing water. I don't know what that means. That's way too much. Oh, from Florida. Hopefully the weather's better than... Yeah, yikes. That's a lot.
We'll be getting that tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently not. Well, here, if you get half an inch, they call it a flood. Well, I mean, like, we're not going to flood, but some areas will.
Well, there's one main road that gets you in and out from where we live, and that one floods all the time.
If you go around the back one, it doesn't.
Not as much. It could.
Yeah.
Because it's just low lying. That's one spot that can flood. Yeah. But yeah, our houses.
Develop a Texan accent if you're using the accent for a joke and then forget to drop it. That's the thing like that I used to do when I would go places, because my family was all over the place. Like, none of us live anywhere near anyone else, and so when I go visit family in the summers, as a kid, like, you go for a week or two or a month or like whatever you're going for, and I pick up accents very quickly. And
my dad is one of those people that he just starts, not intentionally, but just starts picking up little accents or little things from people when he's talking to them.
Yeah, I'd come home sounding like I was straight out of Howard Yad. Like, just straight out of Boston. And
you don't talk like people from here.
No.
And you didn't when we were in Tennessee.
I don't know. I think I could, probably, but I definitely could. I just don't as much.
Do you not because you think that I would make fun of you?
No, I don't know. I think I used to do it like unintentionally as a kid. But
so you grew out of it then?
I don't know. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe I just don't go anywhere right now. I don't know. I don't have a particular accent, which is weird.
But you don't have the one that we've lived here for how long, and you don't have the accent here.
You know what? I don't know what the accent here really is. Like, it's kind of...
It's like in Tennessee. So we had several people from my lab in Tennessee grew up there. They had no accent at all.
Yeah.
And then you would have the next person you talk to, again, that weird, quick sound, like you can't understand what they're saying.
Mouthful of marbles, kind of back of the mouth.
So it's just maybe family. If your family didn't grow up there, maybe they didn't adopt it or they chose not to.
It's not just Maryville; it's rural Tennessee in general. Yeah, I guess
it's so many villes. It's Ville. Everything's a ville there.
Yeah, I guess my exposure to people who are like rural Tennesseans was mostly like Maryvilleans and people from down in that area. So maybe that's just what it was.
Our friend Janet was from there, and she had no accent.
True. So, well, also like in the areas we live in North Carolina, like Greensboro and such, it's pretty cosmopolitan, and so you don't really have a particular accent. It's not a...
When you live in more urban areas, you're not going to get the accents.
No rain in the Great Pacific Northwest since June. Yike.
Oof.
That's a while.
That's too long.
Television's done a lot to flatten regional accents. Yeah, maybe
I'm proud to have a non-regional diction.
Yeah, but you didn't have to work for it, though.
No?
You grew up in Ohio.
So?
That's the official non-region.
I have lived in the South almost as long as I've lived in Ohio. So.
Yeah. It's always Coke, not pop or soda. See, I don't really remember that so much from when I was down in Texas. And we didn't have sweet tea growing up in Texas either. That's a new import. So, it's, that's the way it goes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much of an accent. Yeah, well, whatever. It's 6 o'clock.
It's not quite 6 o'clock.
I'm exhausted.
Yet.
I don't care. I don't have a tangent. Do you like my flanks of crabs and things that are just holding shown pens?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I like it.
I just looked over the other day.
Ian would be proud of that.
I should take a picture of it and send it to him. This is what sits in front of me on my desk all the time. Just a bunch of crabs holding a bunch of small shrimp.
Don't forget the shrimp.
That's true.
Can't forget the shrimp.
3 crabs and a shrimp, all holding those. So, sweet tea is your staple. Yeah, I don't drink it. It's too sweet for me. But we didn't have that. Like if somebody, when I was working in the restaurant, if somebody ordered sweet tea, you knew they were from like Oklahoma or something. Like they were visiting.
Yeah,
they weren't locals.
Until I lived in Tennessee, I had never.
Oh well, they don't have it up in Ohio. Like,
no.
yeah,
I mean,
Ohio is a lot like
they
Texas, except for the sweet tea. Yeah.
I'm sure now. Yeah.
That's true.
You would just literally bring them some tea and be like, there's the sugars right there.
It's one of the things that really annoyed my dad about moving to the Northeast.
He was very particular about that sort of thing.
Well, it's because they don't have sweet tea, or they don't have iced tea up there unless it's in season. So like a lot of the year, you just can't have iced tea. Cat.
She just like poked holes in my pants.
Katie. Shown as Jennifer Beautiful. Yeah, it's true. True.
I know that.
Yeah. Yep. Should be something in my P.O. box now or soon. It wasn't there today because I did check.
Tomorrow,
but
you'll be stopping usually.
Yeah, usually tomorrow I'll stop over there.
Speaking of, tomorrow's a very special day for me.
What's tomorrow? Oh yeah, you're gonna get your new fancy COVID vaccine, or a booster, or whatever they're calling it these days.
I'm gonna be feeling it this weekend.
Maybe.
I mean, if it's if any of the three other ones are any indicators, I'm not going to feel great for a day.
And your flu shot, you're gonna be full of science.
Full of science.
I'm gonna ask them if they'll give me one, but I didn't make an appointment when she did, and now there's no appointments. So. The modified everything is out. Yeah, Moderna and Pfizer both are out. So you should be able to get one of those from your local drugstore or health department or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, all over. But yeah, Walgreens just sent me an email saying they had them available. Make an appointment. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
Purple flavor is derived from coal tar? That can't be true. Is that true? That'd be wild. I have to wait 4 weeks for mammograms after COVID vaccines. Oh, interesting.
Interesting because lymph
nodes and stuff.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah, I did get a lot of like lymph node action the last time I got one of those. Now that I'm remembering,
just like sensitive to.
It was just like it was under my armpit. And it was like sore. So that's it. Getting your new booster night at 7:30 and have a work meeting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Lord help me. Lord help me. Can't decide if I should get both at once. I mean, might as well.
Yeah, I'm just.
Want to know what you're reacting to if you do react? I mean, does it matter? I also kind of want to, I'd like to know what I'm allergic to, because I've got allergies all year long, but like, also, what am I going to do with that information?
Not to vaccines, allergic to just things.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, like, it'd be interesting to know if I have a worse reaction to flu vaccine or COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I have my sheet of, this is all the stuff you're allergic to, and I mean, I'm like, I'm just used to it. They wanted me to do allergy shots, and getting that many shots going in is just...
Well, it conflicted with your work schedule. It was going to be inconvenient.
Yeah.
It was more inconvenient to do that than just pop a Zyrtec.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no problem with doing both. It's fine. And I just, if I'm going to feel lousy, I might as well all be at once. So if I can get that for my birthday, I will. Maybe I'll be like, hey, it's my birthday.
I'd be like, here's proof.
I'll put my arm right next to her arm and just go and just
a twofer?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So
yeah. It seems like a lot of people are getting it this week though.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Yeah, we haven't gotten it at school yet, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually it's available at school pretty quickly, but I haven't heard anything about it. So
this cat is purring up a storm.
Yeah, I took this cat to the vet yesterday morning. It's been 2 early mornings for us too. I don't like that.
Yeah. We pre-ordered our new iPhones.
Yeah.
As well. So that's exciting.
Yeah, we'll have those next week.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
I know, right? So yeah, we yesterday I took this cat to the vet. Had to have her there between 7:30 and noon. 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, well, why did you get up early if it was noon?
Right? I know. And she was supposed to get her teeth cleaned and a couple of teeth probably pulled because she has little cat cavities. Don't you? Yes. There's something particular about cats and how they get cavities. It's not like a decay thing. It's something else. Did I order the Bunga Box 823? I never had the option to, so I didn't.
The pre-order was already filled by the time I looked.
So the vet called me like several times
Really?
Oh yeah, they called me during class, and I was like, I gotta take this, and stepped out of class to
I think
make sure that Katie was alive. And they were just like, the first time I was like, hey, so there were some emergency surgeries that came in today, and we're not sure if we're gonna be able to get Katie in. We probably will. Just let you know if you don't hear from us for a while. I'm like, I wasn't expecting to hear from you for a while. So like, whatever. Yeah. And they called me again, like, yeah, bad news. We aren't able to do hers today. So I got to bring her back next Thursday. So, mwah. So she spent the day at the vet yesterday, and she has not held it against me. She's been,
No,
she
is
sat
not
on me
there.
all last night. She's like, thanks for taking me on that fun field trip, I guess.
I like being home. People pet me probably.
I think they pet her at the vet too. All the vet techs really like. They
Our
love all our
animals,
cats
yeah.
actually, and Mr. and Scraggles. Yeah. They only made 100 of them. Tina Tree got one. Nice.
That's good.
Carol brushes her cat's
Somebody
teeth.
did. I like to see you try.
Not big on that blue. The old 823 in blue looks way better. Oh, I didn't know there wasn't. Oh, there's like a dark blue one, right? Like a navy or something. Yeah. Morphine does nothing to you. Wait,
Huh.
what?
Interesting. Wow. Morphine just makes. I could feel the warmth when they gave me morphine. That was weird. And then I just sort of like sat there and just sat there.
Yeah, I've never had morphine as far as I know.
Yeah.
I've broken a lot of bones, and maybe one of them was morphine, but I don't know. I wasn't asking questions about that. I was like, give me the thing that makes this not the worst.
Yeah. Mine was right before surgery, yeah.
Yeah. I wish you were allergic to morphine. I don't know if you do. Yeah. Oof.
Well, there are lots of other painkillers. So.
Yeah. I had a friend in high school who was she allergic to it or something? Had some like weird reaction to I want to say it was morphine. It was something from the dentist. I'm almost 100% sure. But
the gas?
No, it made like she was driving home or something and like just started like just throwing up forever.
That's the laughing gas. Yeah, that happened.
Really?
That almost happened to me.
Huh.
I had at this tooth thing when I was like a really young kid, and so they put me under, and then when I got up, they had to be careful because I was about to start puking, and then when you have stitches in your mouth, you don't want to do that, and so a lot of people and a lot of kids, especially when there's
that was the thing that happened to this friend of mine. Is she was driving home after having like I don't know a tooth pulled or wisdom teeth or must have been wisdom teeth because it was bad enough they had to like hardcore painkillers or something. I thought it was morphine or something, or not. I think it was morphine or something.
Nitrous.
Or Vicodin. It was something they gave her for I don't know. I don't think it was nitrous because nitrous doesn't put you out. It just makes you like loopy.
Well, whatever the other thing is they give you to put you under for it was for
what's the stuff that you put on a rag and you always
that's
in old movies?
Yeah,
they chloroformed you.
Yeah.
Want to get a black cat and name it Nandor after what we do in the shadows? I said no.
Aw, I think it'd be fun. There's a little dog in the. She's licking her legs. So that's why I want
Katie is kind of relentless, so she's a bit like Nandor. I've seen the new Fall Retro 51 that Goldspot has arrived today. Mine arrives tomorrow. No matter when I order from Goldspot, it always arrives on Saturday. So it's always too late for a live stream.
It's mostly my fault that you got it.
I wouldn't have gotten it if you didn't want it, but
we haven't purchased one in a long time. That was the first one that called to me, and you had gift card anyway. So I was like, just get it for me. I like it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's spectacular. I'm glad to hear it. It looks like it's like dark purple and gold. I don't really. I'm trying to fight my aversion to purple. So yes, we'll
classy.
Get it.
It looked classy.
Yeah, the gold foil leaves look really nice. So.
And I like the leaf finial as well.
Yeah.
Look at this little dog down here. There she is. Hi, Scrags.
I can see my pile of junk underneath the.
Yeah.
One of your great grandfathers had 10 teeth removed all at the same time with no Novocaine. Yikes. My dad used to do that. He was allergic to something back in the day that they used for that, and so he couldn't. I think it was canes. He couldn't use canes. So he just had like all his teeth work, all his dental work done with no painkillers. He's like, I just try not to think about it. I'm like, what? What? So.
Man, I remember as a kid going to the dentist, and I hated getting the shots in the mouth, and then they would start drilling, which of course he hated. And raise your hand if it starts to hurt.
Oh yeah.
And then I didn't want to like bother them, but that's just how I am, and I just didn't want to bother them. And then I'd be like,
I raise my hand if you even like think about hurting.
Really?
I'm like, give me more shots.
I'd just be like wincing, and then he's like, does that hurt? I'm like, yeah. It's like, well,
yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm like, give me more shots. I want all the shots. Oh. Wow, that really, you really launched yourself off my guts there, Cat. All right, get down and stay that way.
Oh, she
Oh,
won't.
I know. Um,
Are you done?
I don't know, kind of. Now I'm thinking like, oh man, I gotta go to the dentist in like 2 weeks.
Uh,
A week from Monday, I have a dentist appointment. I'm not looking forward to that either.
yeah.
I've read John Adams by Dave McCullough. Oh my god, the teeth in those days. Yeah, I don't want to do teeth stuff. I don't like going to the dentist. It's not. I don't like it. I don't like it. So.
I was actually talking yesterday to someone, and I think you have to be a particular type of person to have a job where people hate seeing you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like a dentist.
Yeah.
So many people hate going.
Yeah.
You go to work knowing that everyone dreads seeing you.
Yeah.
That would bother. Like, I would not enjoy that.
Carol loves her dentist. I also really like our dentist. I have no problem with our dentist. I don't have a problem with her. I like her just fine. I think she's the best dentist I've ever been to. I mean, that's why I've been going there for 10 years or something crazy.
She wants to put braces on me.
Does she?
I'm like, I went through the whole story about.
I forgot.
No talking about flossing. This is the first time in my life that it was a breeze. And then after all of it, she's like, "Why don't we talk about getting Invisalign for you?" I'm like, I had braces for 3 years, and I've had a retainer. My teeth haven't moved. It's impossible. I have a mouth guard that is like, and she's like, "Oh, well, where did you get the mouth guard?" I'm like, "You made me this. So if it's messed up, you did this." So I don't know what you're talking about. I did my time.
Yeah, every time I go in, she wants to talk about my
straight. Like,
she wants to talk about my chipped tooth every time we go in.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, in the front. A friend of mine hit me in the face with a chain when I was young and chipped the front off that tooth.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And so, I mean, whatever. He didn't really mean to. It's just the thing that happened. And so I'm like, I don't know. Is it a problem? She's like, no, it's perfectly healthy. It's not a problem. I'm like, well, I don't care. She's like, well, I could fix it for you. I'm like, I don't care. I do have one. I don't know. Here, it's just a little bit, like slightly crooked. And so if I don't open my mouth all the way, it looks like I'm missing a tooth there, and that one bothers me a little bit. I'm like, I don't know, make that one taller maybe, but like the rest of them, I don't care. So, but yeah, it's I don't know. I had a bad time with my childhood dentist, and I think it's soured my. Like, it gives me anxiety about going. But once I'm there, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't.
Just going, for me, it was in grad school not having dental. And so you don't have any money. Yeah. And you don't have insurance for it. So you just don't go because you're poor. Yeah. And you go a few years not going, and going for the first time, you're going to hear it. It's going to go poorly once you go the one time. Yeah. So it's just that going that first time, then they get you on the track, and it's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. But making that first appointment is just so hard to do.
There was one time I went to the dentist, and I cannot remember where it was. Like, I want to say it was in Dallas, but I don't. It might have been in Dallas after I graduated from college. And I didn't have any insurance because I was like waiting tables and working like 3 part-time jobs or something. And so I finally went to the dentist because I had, I don't know, something going on. And they ran the insurance with my name. And then the dentist comes in with like this chart or something. He's like, you don't look like you're 47 years old or 52 years old or whatever and have like a bunch of crowns or whatever. And so I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not. I'm like 24 or something. And it was my dad because he has the same name I do. And so they pulled my dad's charts and stuff. And he's like, oh, let me go run yours. He's like, oh, you don't have insurance. You're not going to want to do this. And I'm like, well, I guess not then. So I was left.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I'm broke. I don't have money, man. So, yeah, not having insurance is nonsense, though.
And I think it's so weird that
teeth aren't part of your body.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, teeth and eyes, they don't count.
So they say tooth health is so important for
everything else.
Indicators for things in your body. Then why is that part not? Why are those not together?
Well,
that makes no sense.
Well, Lobbyists.
Well,
So, anyway.
yes.
There's Mike and Audrey talking about dental work.
I know.
don't know
Everyone's
why. I
probably
have
sitting
no
there
idea
going,
how
I
that
hate
happened,
this.
but,
Why are they talking about this?
That was actually probably my fault with the painkillers story. But anyway. Not as bad as the pain with compartment syndrome. Oh, compartment syndrome. Good lord. That is, uncommon and horrifying. Whoa. Hope you're okay there, Eric. Jeez. Happens when you break bones sometimes. It'll compartmentalize the blood, and it's just like it's bad times. Don't have insurance. Your dentist gives you a break and some costs. Yeah, that's good. Some dentists do that.
Yeah.
I had like a dental club card.
Yeah, that's like an insurance discount card
Yeah.
you can get. That helps too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I got bit by a fire ant, and so I have the bump now.
Sure did. We've had a little problem with fire ants around our house, and so I've been poisoning the crap out of them. So then we get the Pilot Coral Red LE. Is it available yet? I haven't gotten it. I don't know if I will. I think it's fine, but
The what one?
the new Vanishing Point for this year.
Oh,
It's like the sparkly it's not like hot pink, but it's not really red either. It's somewhere in between those things. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know if I didn't know they were available. I thought they weren't going to be available until October, actually, but maybe I'm wrong on that. So
It is pizza night.
Yeah,
my
it's for
stomach
sure
is
pizza
about to grow.
Yeah, I actually haven't eaten anything today, which is probably also why I'm very tired. But
I did eat a protein bar.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I had a cup of coffee.
Okay.
I've had a cup of coffee, that fuzzy water, and this bottle of water. That's my intake for today. That's why I lost 5 pounds today. Oh, pizza birthday money!
Justin.
Woo, woo.
Oh,
That sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Really into that.
Can Scraggles have some crust? She's not looking hopeful, but
invisible.
she is. She is.
Carol got some of those octopus fluids permanent inks. Yeah, that's actually a thing I have pulled up here as well.
You know what I saw on Instagram? I think it was Janine.
Janine Scribbles?
She had a picture of. She has such fun writing and whatnot, but she was using, I think it was Diatramentis Document White on black paper, and it looked so cool.
Interesting. I didn't know there was a document white.
Yeah, I didn't either, and I was like, "This looks so." Scraggles gets all the crust.
Whoa. That was so loud on the microphone. It just went full red. Probably blew out people's entire ears. I fast all day. No, I just forget to eat. It's not. There's not like a system or anything. It's just I forget to eat a lot of the time. So it's
Inadvertent, yeah.
Yeah, or like in the morning, I don't want to eat breakfast. It's just not what I'm into. And then like I've got to go and do stuff, and then like I get busy and I don't do it, and I just don't eat, and I just forget. So no, yes, but like not for good reasons. Yeah. So these are these all pigmented? Is that the deal with these? These are octopus write and draw ink. It's supposed to be good for fountain pens, dip pens, whatever. And they're supposed to be pigmented and waterproof.
So what's the difference between like the ones that have the same, like there's blue sloth and blue lynx? What's the difference between those?
Blue sloth looks like it's a different color. It's brighter.
Is it?
Looks brighter. This looks like a darker color.
I guess.
Like these.
Then why are they called this? Just the animal? I don't.
Different inks. They have to have a different thing, different name. Why are they sloths and lynx when lynx and sloths and deer and buffaloes are not those colors? Well.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I think it seems to me
it's just confusing my brain right now. Is all.
Don't be confused. They're different colors with different names. It's fine. Okay. There's no green ostriches either, but yeah. Okay. I think they're doing the thing that it reminds me of what Kala did, where they have like.
My stomach is still like it's been growling for at least 7 seconds.
Cool. It's pretty loud. Gray kangaroo, gray frog, and 3 browns. Let's see. Gray kangaroo and frog.
Kangaroo.
Look. Kangaroo.
You haven't eaten today.
I can't say that word. This critter, hoppity hops. Both those hoppity critters there. Yeah, those look pretty good. I like those. I hope they work well. Let me know how you like them, because I think they're neat. 3 browns. I only see 1 brown. There's the penguin. there's also this colibri, which is a hummingbird. Oh, and these three. So seahorse, pinwing, and colibri. Interesting. Yeah, I hope they're good. I'm all about some pigmented inks, so let me know if they're good. Let me know if they're good. Are they mixable? Is that the reason for all the animals? I don't know if the animals would make it mixable. Let's see. Does it say? I think you can. They're vegan. Smudge proof, it says. Waterproof. Daily use, color palettes. I can just control F for mix. The many colors of octopus drawing ink can be mixed with each other, but also with water. So yeah, you can totally mix them together. Unlike most other waterproof inks, Octopus Write and Draw can be used in a fountain pen without hesitation. Well, look, lots of waterproof inks can go in a fountain pen without hesitation. However, care should be taken not to let the fountain pen dry out. Well, I mean, it'll be okay if it dries out. It's just that it's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt to clean. You just want to soak it. It'll be okay. Don't worry about pigmented inks, y'all. Pigmented inks are thumbs up. They're good. I like them. Just, don't get... What's this? Oh, it's the document white thing. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, pull that back up so I can show people. Oh, is that not her handwriting?
No, this is just from
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like hers. There we go. Document white.
They say it can clog, so you have to be careful. It has to be in a really wet.
I always put 2 drops of Van Ness's White Lightning in there. Interesting. 2 drops to what was left in the barrel? Yowzer. 8 days ago, I knew it had not had the time to do day 7. Try to clean your poor Charlie pen out. Oh, is that one of those noodlers or something? Check it every day or 2. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so a lot of times I've heard that you can't really get a white fountain pen ink because of reasons like that, but I mean, it looks like it works more or less. Although 2 drops of White Lightning into the volume of ink that would be left in a pen barrel is a lot of White Lightning. Usually you'll put like a drop of White Lightning in a bottle or something. It's pretty serious. What do you call it? Stuff to make stuff flow real good. Surfactants.
Yep.
You're
welcome.
Put that right in my brain right there. Work real good.
You're welcome.
Work real good. Just got your first sig nib, says Christopher, on a Model 20 Marietta delivered today. Writes like a dream. Audrey, you're the best.
Thank you, Christopher.
Good.
If it was from, earlier this week, then I I grind all of them, but I likely tuned it as well.
Yeah, so, nice.
Thank you very much.
DHL just rang the doorbell for Annie Ritter's first vintage OMOS. Happy birthday indeed.
That is.
Yeah, that is fun. I don't have any OMOS right now. You have an OMOS or 2. But
I do have an OMOS.
Yeah, I sold the 2 I have.
You did sell both of them. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, they're both beautiful, but,
Mine is bright yellow.
It is.
Almost.
Yeah, mine were both like desirable limited editions, and I'm like, and so they both went to people that I knew would be like really psyched about them. Yeah, they're
coming back. You did not know?
Oh, they are.
I know.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was something.
Delta is. Yeah.
So yeah, it just says you did tune it, and it's great.
Oh, good. Well, thank you.
Sounds like something you get out of your still from out back. What? I don't know what that is. Oh, White Lightning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for sure. That's what it's from. So my OMOS went to people I knew would really like them more than I was enjoying them, and so it's
you weren't enjoying them at all because you never used them.
No, I used the green one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I used quite a bit. The blue one I never touched. The blue one I bought because I'm like, I want to get this, and like, I don't know, I couldn't decide if I wanted to use it or not because it was one of those like kind of rare ones. So I joke, but I have one of those OMOSs. Yeah, David has one of them, and I'm very happy that David has one of those. It makes me happy. It's one of those situations. I hate selling things to people, which is like a problem, especially friends, because I'm like, look, you tell me what price you think is good for, like, you want to pay for this. And,
you do that, yeah.
And that's what David and I did. And he's like, gave me a price. I'm like, that sounds great, fine. So and now I'm very happy knowing that David gets a lot of use out of it.
I'm sure he enjoys it more than you were enjoying it.
Probably. I mean, I liked it. It's a beautiful pen, but he loves an OMOS, so that makes me happy, and I like that. So, I mean, look, I have sold a couple of pens. That brings my total of pens sold up to, I don't know, I sold some at pen shows as well. So probably like, I don't know, I probably sold like 5 pens.
We still have to sell that sailor pen.
Dude, I know.
Just Just have to.
I don't talk about my Aurora pens so much anymore. I just cleaned one out actually. I use my oh no, I've got one right now. One of my 88s. That's what was Angela's ink Trash Penda. Still in that pen. I'm still really enjoying that.
Oh, good.
I just cleaned out my 888 Black Mamba not long ago, so I like those a lot. I do have an Aurora that I've been meaning to sell.
But which one?
It's the red Optima.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
It turns out I like the 88 better, and so I might as well get rid of that one. Always give away the few pins that you're willing to part with. Yeah, I mean, so like the lower end stuff I will, but I don't know. I'm too greedy to just give away, Auroras and stuff, or Omas. Which Sailor do I need to sell? It's the Sailor.
It's a nice one. It was a big hassle to get.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
And a hassle. It's
both. Yeah.
It's the 1911 Gunkanjima. It's from.
Get it out. We're gonna sell it.
It's over there, and you can get it if you want to, but it's gonna be hard to get. Maybe.
It's a 1911.
Yeah.
It's gray body, orange ends.
It's in the box with a bear on it. If you want to dig it out. Such a great feeling you sell or give a pen to somebody that really wants it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's in a white Sailor box. It's probably the only white Sailor box in there. Oh, that wasn't that hard. So this pen so the reason we need to sell it off. This is never used.
No.
And it's a pen that I really wanted right before the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Or maybe like just as the pandemic. It was like right around pandemic times. And it's a limited edition from a store in Japan, and they don't sell them from the store. And so I like gave up. I'm like, that's too complicated. I'm out. And so Audrey's like, well, we can figure this out. And so she figured out how to like get a shipper of some kind, and like they went and got the pen. It was a whole thing. And then there was some snafu with like the nib size, and they like you wanted a medium or a broad, and they couldn't like. There was some mix-up of some kind.
Yeah.
And so like that got hammered out, and we got the pen, and it was cool.
Yeah, and that was like that for 2 years almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it 2? I think it might have been 2 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we get a notification that we have a package coming from Japan. We're like,
exactly.
What the heck is that?
I was like, I don't know what this is.
Maybe we opened it on stream. Anyway, this might be old news for some people, but the deal was that for some reason this pen showed up like 2 years later.
So the next batch that they had of like...
Is that what happened? Because I didn't think they ever made any more.
I think that they had another the very small batches made.
So anyway, they sent us one of those as well. And then Audrey checked her account, and she got charged for 2 of them at the beginning and then never refunded for them.
Yeah.
And so instead of being a sweet deal where it's like, hey, free pen or 2 for the price of 1, it was definitely 2 for the price of 2, which was not a deal.
But I did not pay for shipping on this one.
Well, that does help a little bit.
So, which is not nothing, that's for sure.
So this is the Sailor 1911 Gunkanjima. It is this foggy gray with orange tips. This one is
orange section too, right?
Yeah, it's got an orange section.
But the real specialty is the nib. It is gorgeous. Look at that.
Gunkanjima is an island, I think. Pretty sure it's this island.
But it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous nib. This is the medium one. I think mine's the broad.
Yeah, cut the broad.
But gorgeous pen. I really like it, but I've already got one, and so
it's literally just been sitting in that.
Yeah, it's been sitting unused. But the thing is, like, the market on these is so weird that I haven't decided how to sell it. So they seem to be going for absurd amounts of money. So
that was a weird noise.
That's how we'll retire. Is we'll sell that pen eventually.
No, I don't know, but I've never seen another one.
You see them on eBay and stuff selling for like $1,700. Like they're not.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it seems outlandish to me. But I don't know. We'll sell
even more than
it's more than a Kumpo.
Wow.
Yeah, it's more than a Kumpo, but only just a little bit. So, but it was not. It wasn't cheap to get it to begin with, but it's not $1,700.
Tina had one. That's the other person I know that has one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we're the only ones in that little thread talking about trying to get the pen.
That's right. Yeah, you just figured it out. Come on, sell your Sailor at your pen show in Denver next month. Yeah, totally. Fall is a tough time for me to get to shows. Like like Orlando is this weekend. I'm not going to that one. Dallas is in 2 weeks. I'm probably not going to that one. So definitely it's 15. Japan only SC LA Sailor with a unique nib. Definitely at least 15. Yeah, I know, and that seems wild to me. So
see, that's the thing. What we would do, we wouldn't just give it away likely, just because it's so rare and special.
Well, and also it was not free.
Yeah,
we paid full plus shipping and stuff. But 15 seems.
But no, I don't want to. I'd rather sell it some in between for somebody to be happy to get it. So
yeah, I don't know. I've been to the Denver Fin Show once, and it was pretty cool.
I went twice, just twice.
You've been at least twice, maybe. You might have been 3 times.
Maybe.
The year I went, it was kind of a nightmare, just because like the trains and like the time change and the dryness. I was miserable. Like it was a cool show, but I felt like I had a hangover the whole time because I was like dehydrated, my head hurt, and I'd never slept.
At the hotel that when we went, it's not the one now.
Oh, that's right. It's a different hotel, isn't it?
I think there might be another different one now this year, but they had really good onion rings and
super good food at that little. I mean, we never left the hotel.
No,
no, it was super good food, and that was well before you could get food delivered. So. Yeah. That was your last chase before the Fujiyama Blue 823.
Oh, really?
Nice. Anyway, all right, folks. It's 6:30, and we haven't eaten. I haven't eaten today, and her stomach is steady growling. So
I hope people can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna order pizza, and then I'm gonna pass out. Well, I'll probably eat pizza and then pass out. So that's my current plan. New limited edition narwhal coming soon. I've been using this. I've been using this narwhal a good bit, and I like it. I like that. This is a good one.
What's the name of that one?
Nautilus is the model. The name, the color doesn't have a name. I don't think it's the Pen Show one. That's really good. I've got the one from Galen. That's like the other like smaller piston fill, and it's pretty good. Mm-hmm. It does. It's a stub, and I think actually my writing style doesn't super agree with it. I think it's mostly on me. I don't think it's the pen's fault, but like if you don't get it absolutely like on the page, like if you rotate just a little bit, it doesn't really write, which is, I mean, that's kind of how that works. But
the slit does have to touch the paper.
I know,
That's
and
crazy. I know.
For whatever reason with that pen, I have trouble doing that. I don't know why, but some of them are fine. Do I like the middle? Yeah, it's good. It's not dry. It's pretty normal. Maybe a little on the wet side, but yeah.
So it depends on how hard the nib is. Well, is what I've noticed is that if you have one that is a little bendier, like a number 5, just generally move a little bit more, so you'll likely have less of a problem with it. But if it's a harder nib, you have to press down harder for it to touch the paper. So I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I don't really use much pressure. Although she did yell at me the other day. She's like, "You're really pressing hard." And I'm like, "I don't think so." I mean, you can actually see this has a little bit, like almost a grind on the tip. It's a little slanty. Yeah. But I
can look at it and see if
I don't think there's any problem with it. I think it's nice. I think it's just like I have a tendency just to like rotate a little bit, and so it doesn't really get on the page as much. But it's a nice stub.
Replace the nib with a Mnemosine.
The Mnemosine 0.6 is a fantastic nib. Those are great.
A medium?
It's a 0.6 stub.
Yeah. It's a medium stub, basically.
Yeah, more or less. But it's like stock from them, so it's like, I don't know, $20 or something. Like they're not expensive, which is really nice. And they write really well. So that I have a 0.6 and a 0.8, I think, and both are really good. But because usually you only get the factory 1.1s and stuff like that. Yeah. So anywho, so yeah, thanks very much. Gonna enjoy my pizza.
Happy birthday!
Appreciate it.
Everyone, wish Mike a happy birthday tomorrow, online or whatever on the Discord.
Yeah, I'm planning to do nothing fancy for my birthday.
You're not going to eat my delicious Rice Krispie squares?
I'm going to eat a tray of Rice Krispie squares, that's for sure. But I'm not going to go out and party or nothing. Not doing that. My friend Derek just said there's a philosophy department party at his place next Friday. So.
Ooh, that sounds delightful.
He has a cool farm and stuff. They got chickens now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's fun.
A fire pit and stuff.
A dog that loves you.
Their dog does love me.
And then Scraggles comes home, and
no, I come home and Scraggle sniffs me.
Sniffs your pants all night. Yeah.
And all the next day. Yeah,
she's. That's what she does.
Because this dog will just jump on my lap and squirm around until I pet it. It's a Chinese crested, so it's like a weird little hairless
Ugly
dog.
Like
you know what?
Cute
I'm
dog,
not. I don't.
you know.
It's not that. It's not really ugly. Like it's mostly hairless. It does have the mohawk that they have.
Nice.
But I mean, like they're soft. They're nice. It's weird. Its tongue is always like licking something. It's like that's just how its temperament is.
I think it's interesting how people make fun of humans that are just a little bit different, but that's what we appreciate about it. Like you give me a dog with its tongue perpetually out, looking in all the directions, and just like I love it. I love it. But if you say it's a human, it's like, oh, that's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, like if people are like a little bit like asymmetrical features or something. Yeah. But dogs are like, I don't know, dogs, man.
Yeah. I think we should enjoy humans like we do animals that are that way.
I agree. Hooray for diversity and different looks and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Baldness
all of it
is a thing that we should celebrate. All right, so thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. I'm tired. I'm gonna have some pizza and take a nap.
Yeah,
that's my plan.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. I hope you have a great weekend.
Happy birthday, Mike.
You know what? Thank you.
Cheerio, Water Bus, and happy birthday to you.
Yeah. So think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place, and cheerio, Water Bus.